So many health experts out there, it's important to know the qualifications behind the person giving you health and dietary advice. I mean, that shouldn't come to you as though it's rocket science. Many unqualified bloggers dish out advice, making a whole lot of money by selling recipe books, dietary plans, apps, and fitness routines. So how do you know who to trust? Angela Berrill from ABC Nutrition is with us now. Angela, good morning.
Good morning, Paul.
It honestly has become a way people get health advice and take health lessons on the internet with someone who claims to be a health blogger.
Definitely, and I think the key thing really is the internet is completely unregulated. So anyone can essentially develop up a blog and start giving advice. They don't have to be qualified or anything like that. And they can just, sell a really edited version of themselves online. So taking pictures of foods that they think are going to be promoting health and just, write anything really under the sun.
And of course, they can put up any testimonies they want.
And that's probably a key thing with a lot of these health blogs as well. They do tend to be quite testimonial-led as well, rather than being based on hard scientific evidence.
Now, there have been some huge examples of this going horribly wrong. I suppose the biggest, most recent example is the one who claimed to have had, was it brain cancer or anyway,
Yes.
some extraordinary cancer, and she was saving herself. Her life was livable in spite of all the odds because of this diet that she was on. Now, she sold books, she sold apps. Thankfully, she was exposed in the end. So all of those people have been defrauded.
Oh, exactly. And that was a classic case of Belle Gibson, who was a health blogger over in Australia for the Whole Pantry, I think is the name of the app that she was promoting. And people were really keen to latch on to this diet that she was promoting, which was essentially gluten-free. It was very low or no sugar and filled with lots of whole foods.
And it was a complete sham.
It was. Essentially, she was claiming that this diet would help cure cancer. And a lot of, cancer sufferers were thinking, look, this sounds really great. We'll try and integrate that into our own lives. And, that's really sad that these people were essentially, led down the garden path.
Now, it will work for some people, of course, because of the placebo effect. So people really want to find something that's different and that has got hope for it and that people are saying is working. And so potentially it can work for a very small number of people.
I think, and this is the danger with testimonials as well, is that it's really just one person's view on what's working for them. And if people are integrating things like more fruits and vegetables and exercise into their life, then they are going to be feeling a lot better than what they were.
All right. So how can someone, there'll be people listening to us now and watching us now who have one particular health blogger that they absolutely love, they follow everything they say. How is it possible to run a sort of a ruler over whether or not there's any basis in fact in what they're saying?
The key is to check their credentials and their qualifications. So, for example, if you're looking for nutrition advice, you should be turning to a registered dietitian. So that term's regulated. They have to have undertaken a 3-year university degree in nutrition, followed by a master's, and they also are upheld by a board and a code of ethics. The term nutritionist is not regulated whatsoever, so anyone under the sun
can call themselves a nutritionist.
Exactly, but there's varying degrees of nutritionists. There might be someone that's just done a weekend course versus someone that's a registered nutritionist.
So at the very least, Google them and get some background. So actually still sitting at the same keyboard, you can do some checks.
Exactly, and also check into the university that they might claim to have their qualifications from as well, because it might be something that's a little bit bogus as well.
And it sounds like a little bit of hard work, but it's worth doing because you are getting health advice from these people. Angela, thanks so much for joining us. Angela Berrill, ABC Nutrition Managing Director. I'll Google her later.